Welcome back. Great excitement here as the players take to the tables for round two.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break. Foul and a miss. Robbie Williams, 4.
This is not easy.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless. Tremendous pot. Brilliant.
1.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. Not the best split. He'll be disappointed with that.
8.
Yes, he's taking the pot on. What a top shot that is.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
9.
He's taking this on. What a top pot that was.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
16.
Pace is key.
17.
Very tricky shot coming up. This is no gimme. This isn't easy.
Oh, what a shot. Unbelievable.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
24.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket. Beautifully done.
Great technique, superb cueing.
25.
Tricky pot coming up.
Fabulous, absolutely fabulous pot.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
32. $33.
He's going for the left corner pocket.
$40.
He's taking the red on. Close, but not quite.
This won't be easy.
That's really close, but not quite close enough.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 40. One.
Would you believe it?
4. Robbie Williams, 4. Foul. Robbie Williams, 4. 1. 7. Robbie Williams, 7.
Playing this with a lot of power.
He's looking to drop this into the middle pocket.
He'll play this with plenty of power. No problems with the rest there. Well played.
1. Touching ball.
The fact that he's forced to use the rest makes this a little trickier.
No, not quite. Pretty close though, but that won't provide any solace.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
He's looking at the pot into the left centre. Tremendous shot.
Excellent cueing.
1. 8.
He's going for it. What a tremendous pot.
He couldn't have played that any better.
9.
He's taking on this pink. That's a top shot. Outstanding potting.
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
15.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Beautiful pot.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
16.
Playing this with plenty of power.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 16.
Nicely onto the colour.
1.
He'll be disappointed there. Unforced error.
Robbie Williams, 1.
So, just the red required here. Outstanding pot. That's right out of the top drawer.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
1.
Lots of power on this shot.
Eight.
Playing this with plenty of power.
There was always a risk of a foul there.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8. Robbie Williams, 4. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That is the frame.
Thank you. The second frame. Robbie Williams to break.
That's a pretty poor attempt, really.
1. Robbie Williams, 1. One.
Playing this with a lot of power.
That was a strange choice of shot there.
8.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. Oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
9.
Looking to play this with a lot of power. Well, that's a loose shot.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 9. Robbie Williams, 7.
Nicely onto the black.
1. Robbie Williams, 1.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. Great shot.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
1.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
Down it goes.
Quality cueing there, really good.
Eight.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. No issues there.
Great cueing there.
9. $16.
This isn't easy.
That's a brilliant pot.
Position looks pretty good to me.
17.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a poor shot.
22.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
He's fortunate there.
23.
This will need good cueing.
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there.
28. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 28.
Great shot. That's a really good safety.
One.
So, this pot into the right corner. That's a top shot. Well played.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
8. Nine.
Lots of power on this shot. He'll be fuming about that.
12.
Well, he's given away the foul.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 12. Robbie Williams, 4.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
What a fabulous pot that is.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
1.
Lots of power on this shot.
Oh, that's right out of the top drawer.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
6.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. Beautiful.
Simply wonderful.
7.
He just needs this blue.
Great pot.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
12.
He's got nice position on the blue ball here.
13.
He's aiming for the left corner here. In it goes.
19.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket. What a top pot that was.
20.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket.
24.
That was a really tough shot, and it hasn't worked out all that well.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 24. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That's the frame in the bag.
2 frames ahead, and he's starting to build some momentum here.
Thank you. The third frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
He'll play this with plenty of power. Really nice opening red.
One.
This won't be easy.
Oh, that's right out of the top drawer.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
8. Ninth. Sixteen.
Well, he's taking it on. Excellent pot. Superb.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
17. $24.
He's playing for the right corner here. Excellent shot.
Really impressive cueing.
25.
Playing this with a lot of power.
$32. $33.
Half a chance here. What a beautiful pot that is.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. What can he do here?
40. $41.
Well, it goes. Half a chance.
$46.
Very tricky shot coming up. Not quite the split he wanted.
$47.
A delicate touch required here. Brilliant! What a magnificent pot.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. What can he do here?
50.
One or two mistakes starting to creep into his game. He needs to regain his focus here.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 50.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket. That's a top shot.
1. $6.
Not what he intended at all. He'll be annoyed with that.
Robbie Williams, 6.
This is really tricky.
Well, an excellent pot.
He's cueing extremely well here.
1. $8.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. And in it goes.
He's playing very well here.
9.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there. He's played that poorly.
12. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 12. Touching ball.
This is no gimme.
Magnificent pot.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
1.
Just the blue needed now. No problem there.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
6. $7.
Aiming for the centre pocket here. That hasn't really worked out at all.
13. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 13. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And now the frame is his.
Thank you, the fourth frame. Robbie Williams to break.
Playing this with plenty of power. That's not the best split.
1.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
What a shot he's pulled out the bag there. No more than a half chance.
He couldn't have played that any better.
3.
No more than half a chance here. Wow, what a great pot that was.
Well, he's lost the cue ball a touch. Would have wanted that under better control, really. The split looks good to me.
Nine.
Playing this with a lot of power. Good split. That's really opened the table up here.
10.
Nicely played onto a red.
17. $18. 24.
Playing this with plenty of power.
$25.
This really is tricky.
He's played that very well with the wrist.
31.
This should be pretty straightforward.
$32. 38.
He's tempted by this red. What a great shot that is!
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
39.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket.
$44.
He's playing the pot here. Oh, wonderful shot.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
$45.
So, this pot into the right corner. That's a great pot.
Wonderful shot.
51.
Gently does it.
52.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here. That's an excellent pot.
Great cueing.
58. 59.
Playing for the middle pocket. That's a beauty.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
65.
He just needs the red.
Down it goes.
That should effectively remove any ideas his opponent may have of a comeback.
66.
And that effectively gives him the match. No real route back in for his opponent.
73.
Not easy with the rest.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 73. Frame conceded, frame and match, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And he through to the next round.